Wherever you're going on holiday, you'll need to pack your bags to get there.
We took 3 suitcases to get tested by the Good Housekeeping Institute.
We reveal which Suncream is worth splashing out on.
It costs 22 times more per mil than this one from Aldi.
You see them everywhere, all over the airports and hotels. But this simple piece of kit can cost anything from £30 to over £1,000.
While budget suitcases from brands like It can cost as low as £35, luxury brands like Louis Vuitton can charge over £2,000 a case. Given the basic designs are so similar, are you just paying for the brand?
True luxury travellers don't have to worry about silly little things like cost or durability or even carrying their own suitcases. But for those of us that do, which ones should we buy?
I'm meeting luggage designer and consultant Rebecca Stevenson. With over 10 years' experience, she has worked with brands such as Adidas, Emporio Armani and Debenhams.
The more expensive ones generally have more features. There's going to be more selling points, more things that are useful, but there's brands that are just expensive and people will buy whatever they're doing because they can.
Buying the name.
Within the plastic cases, there are 3 main plastics. ABS is the one that is the cheapest. We've also got polypropylene is kind of the middle range you'd get. Polypropylene is a bit stronger and it's even lighter than ABS, so it's a really good one. The more expensive ones, like this one, is polycarbonate, which should be really strong.
So look out for polycarbonate if you want your suitcase to last. While it's used on luxury brands like this Briggs Riley case for £499, we also found it towards the lower end of the price range, like this Antler Clifton for £179. And this Amazon Basics for just £72.50. The cheaper ABS plastic is found on lots of cheaper cases and is much more easily damaged, so you might want to avoid it. Besides the material, what else should we look out for if we want luxury in our luggage?
I would try all the zips, make sure that they're not sticky or broken before even getting them, because they're under so much strain. And that's really smooth, actually.
Is that a good zip?
Yeah, try those.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can feel it. Oh yeah.
I'd say the other 2 things with a case like this is the trolley system, which is the handle.
And the wheels.
And the wheels.
There's nothing worse than a broken wheel, says the wheelchair user. But really, it matters so much, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We took 3 suitcases to get tested by the Good Housekeeping Institute, who've been testing products for 95 years. The luxury Briggs Riley cork case for £499, the Antler Clifton case at £179, and the Amazon Basics option at £72.50. They are all polycarbonate, so is it worth paying 6 times as much when you can get the same material?
There are 4 key areas that we're looking for in these luggage tests, and that is the amount that we can get into the luggage, the durability of the luggage, the manoeuvrability, and its waterproofing as well. All 3 cases manoeuvred fantastically on all the surfaces that we tested on. The downfall for the 2 cases that were the Amazon and the Briggs Riley was the waterproofing and the overall durability. The Amazon suitcase sustained large cosmetic damage, and also the zip came completely unravelled during our impact testing. The waterproofing was pretty poor as well. We found a lot of water seep right through the suitcase, especially into the laptop case inside. When we come to the most expensive case, the Briggs Riley case, when we came to open the case after the impact testing, we found that the lock had completely seized and wouldn't release the zips. We had to break it open with a hammer and chisel. Not likely something you're going to have in your suitcase when you go to Tenerife. The suitcase that performed the best was the Antler suitcase. We found it had excellent waterproofing, its manoeuvrability was fantastic, we got a whole load of luggage inside, and it sustained minimal cosmetic damage during our impact testing. In terms of value for money, what you have to bear in mind is if you're spending less, you might end up with ruined contents, which is going to incur you a further cost down the line.
Incredibly, the clear winner was a suitcase costing nearly 1/3 of the price of the luxury brand. You don't need to spend loads on your luggage. Paying a premium price does not guarantee durability.
While you might notice there are lots of luggage brands on the market, there are far fewer luggage manufacturers than you might think.
Lots of brands are owned by luggage giant Samsonite, Tumi, American Tourister, High Sierra and Lippold, to name just 4. Pelham Leather Goods license fashion brands and make luggage with their badge, including Ted Baker, Joules and Sarah Miller. So while it is possible to spend a small fortune on one of these, it doesn't need to cost the same amount as your holiday. We're all desperate for some sun. But you don't want to get burnt while you're basking.
And if you want a luxury lotion, there are some seriously expensive options on the market, like this one, Shiseido. It costs 22 times more per mil than this one from Aldi.
So, is it worth paying more for a luxury lotion? What are you getting for your money? Dr. Jack Ferguson has over 40 years' experience in the cosmetic industry, including working in sun care research at Boots.
Do you get better protection if you pay more money?
All of these products here, no matter what the price is, will all have been tested using a standard international test.
Okay.
The SPF, sun protection factor, a 30 in a luxury brand and a 30 in a mass market brand should provide the same protection.
So, SPF is standard across the price range. Paying more for this expensive sun lotion won't offer more protection. But SPF is not the whole story.
The sunlight is made up of many wavelengths. We have UVB and UVA. We're protecting against UVB to prevent our skin from burning. UVA penetrates the skin much more deeply than UVB, and it does affect more long-term problems in the skin, such as wrinkling and premature skin aging.
In the 1980s, Jack played a central role in setting up a UK-wide use system that showed you exactly how much UVA protection you're getting. The UVA star rating.
UVA star rating gives you the level of UVA protection. 5-star rating means that the UVA and UVB are filtered out equally.
We found you don't need to spend big bucks to get the maximum 5-star UVA protection. The cheaper own brands at Boots and Superdrug are both 5-star, as is the £2 bottle from Aldi.
So I could use this £2 one from Aldi and be fine.
Oh yeah, definitely. This one's got the highest UVA, and so therefore you've got a good protection UVB and UVA.
So, does Jack think there's ever a reason to spend loads on luxury sun cream?
You'd probably use it more, wouldn't you, if you like it, if you like the feel of it, you like the smell of it.
That's one of the reasons why people use the more luxury brands, the feeling of luxury. It's important that people feel happy with it because you want them to use it.
Many luxury brands follow European standards and not the UK star rating system. These bottles follow the European standard of UVA protection, which is about 3 stars or above. So we don't know what their UVA star rating is. They could be 5-star or they could be 3-star.
In Europe, the minimum requirement for UVA protection is indicated by a circle with UVA in the middle of it. 3-star is argued as to be an acceptable level, that's why it's a minimum. It's not the highest you can achieve. There's no indication significant damage, let's say, to the skin happens by using a lower UVA factor. But after saying that, if you can protect yourself with a higher level, then you might feel more comfortable in knowing that you've got a higher protection.
We've asked the Collins family to put expensive and cheaper sun creams through their paces.
Carol and Amy, what I'd like you to do is to trial each one and decide which one you think is probably the most expensive and which one you like the most.
Okay.
Over to you.
Cool. Not really much smell on that one.
No.
Oh,
It's thick.
I like that one. That's got quite a nice... Oh, hang on, it's going sticky. Thank you.
Share and share alike.
So what's the difference between
So that one still feels like it's got quite a lot of residue on my skin, if I'm honest. It hasn't like absorbed, was that one
has.
already? I
Yeah.
can't feel it. So that's definitely, I prefer
liking that
that
one?
one at the moment to that one. This is thick. This will be good for Fred. It smells like holiday.
Running out of arm space now.
Like
you said-
baby lotion.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one's clear.
Wasn't expecting
Completely
that.
clear. No, I wasn't.
Taking
I
it home.
prefer that. That's definitely my favourite.
pinching that one.
Closely followed by this one. This is definitely my last. And then this one in the middle.
In the middle?
Middle for diddle.
So, Carol and Amy have ranked Boots Sultan at number 5, followed by Ryman P20 at number 4, Aldi's La Cura at number 3, Shiseido number 2, and Clarins at number 1. That's all very well, but how will they feel when the prices are revealed?
So the La Cura one, which is the Aldi brand, £1.99 for a bottle. That's 99p per 100 mils.
Goodness gracious. It's got
And you like that one a lot.
Yeah, and it's got a 5-star UVA rating, which is important for the children. It's factor 30. I'm really surprised at that.
The Shiseido is £22.67 per 100 mils. So £34 for that bottle.
No, that's beyond the budget for a sun lotion.
I wouldn't even contemplate it.
Really?
No.
So the Clarins was £22 or £14.67 for 100 mils.
So less than that one.
Yeah.
I think that is actually worth the money.
You can buy 11 bottles of Aldi for the price of 1 bottle of Clarins. And it has got a 5-star UVA rating, so you can be confident in your protection.
Aldi, give them their due. I've got everything written. Yeah,
Oh, so it goes right to the top now.
it does.
This does for the children, without a doubt. I'll be honest with you, I would very likely buy this. Really surprised.
£1.99.
I know.
That's awesome.
You can plaster it all on, we can reapply it. It doesn't matter at that price, does it?
So Aldi proves to be a huge hit for an amazing £1.99 and the maximum 5-star UVA rating. Carol and Amy picked it top to use on the kids. But when it comes to herself, Amy can't resist going for a bit of luxury with the Clarins.
The Clarins is really nice. I would be really interested in that one still.